So it's the Spurs now. The offensive rebound goes up with it again. And it's laid in by Parker. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. The shot's good from Stoudemire.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
And Anderson kicks to Leonard. Outside, Ginobili. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly. We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Parker passes to Anderson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Just absolute domination in this one for Anderson. He's got 13 rebounds. The assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kevin Sheriff, and he's checked in for Stoudemire. Williams comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Grant in for Porzingis. Kicks it to Williams. Baseline J on the way. Shot by Serafin. No good. Spurs passing it around. Great open look there.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Anthony against Anderson. Steps back and fires. That's a miss. His 5th 8-made field goal. It's Anderson with the drive. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Jaren Grant.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
They're taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Morris Diaz checked in for Anderson. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. New York shooting here in the 4th quarter, around 41%. Here's Wade. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. New York. Pass to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Williams trying to break free, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
This quarter has brought out the best in them, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Here's Marjanovic. Diaw, the screen. Right wing, and he'll from the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Fellas, it's impossible to ignore what a good job they've done at the free throw line throughout the game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get. Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
That's tipped.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Yes, very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And every win important, this one will go down as win number 3.
Sometimes, guys, it's hard during the first meeting of a season to get a feel for a team, but these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments. And I think they got to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series against the Knicks.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Anderson. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
So far in the game for Mills, he has 12 points and a couple of nice steals, too. He's been just as deadly from beyond the arc as he's been inside of it.
He showed the versatility and the range today.
Feeds it to Anthony. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Spurs. And that one falls for Bellinelli. 41 seconds left in the game. Williams dishes to Seraphin. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Wade. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Marjanovic. Wade is covered. Leonard with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. It only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tim, even though we're still early on in the year for the San Antonio Spurs team, with the expectations of another strong postseason run ahead of you, is this season's campaign in getting a top seed going into the playoffs as important as it's ever been?
Oh, it's huge for us. It's huge for us. We want it badly, and we're going to continue to play as hard as we can and take every game as seriously as we can, and hopefully we can end up with it.
Tim, we appreciate your time, guys. Always a pro's pro.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. A very big night across the board as he racks up the always impressive triple-double tonight. There wasn't anything he didn't do well in this game. What'd you think, Kenny?
What an unbelievable night he had passing the basketball. He was in total harmony with the other four guys on the floor and created countless easy chances with his assist rate. That was a great performance. When he passes like that, there's no way they can lose.
This is what you love to see out your star players. He's the guy you rely on to give a team a win. Both ends of the floor, shouldering the scoring load. He was a joy to watch tonight, Ernie.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.